Hello everyone, welcome back to Every Two Kiss a Dot. Guys, I think I'm finally done. Okay, so I've wrapped this around again, and this is my loaded envelope with a steampunk thing that I'm sending to my swap partner on Creando con Ellas. So you've already seen the loaded envelope on my previous video and some of the items that I created for her. I'm not going to share that in here because they're already packed. But I did want to share the added things that the things that I created in basically paper crafting to add to it. So these are some Prima little like tags that you buy, the ones that you find in the little booklet. I've altered them. So this is the actual print on the paper, and I've added stamping to it. And then I distressed the back of it and I added a stamp. This is also, the background is the print, and then I added this stamp and this stamp to it, and then distressed the back and added that stamp. And this one comes like that, just like it is, but I only added that little gear stamp and this one. And then on the back I've distressed it and added some stamping. So that's what I have there. Then I have a little baggie that I've stamped. It's a little, one of those little craft bags, and what I've done inside of this one is that I've added, and I'm gonna have to try to do this with one hand because my tripod is in my studio and I'm working outside in the living room right now. So these are manila tags, the regular little tiny manila tags. I've embossed them and then distressed them, and I've used the C6 embossing folders for that. Let me see if I can find it here because I have my little pile of the things that I used. So that one is done with this embossing folder. You guys have all seen this, right? That's the one I used for that. So, and then the stamp that I used for that one and for the ones that you saw here mostly is, let me see if I can find that stamp. Where's that stamp set? It's, wait, I've used, no, that's not the one. Here we go with a mess. This is the one. So that's the hot air balloon with the gears. These are the gears. And some of the items, I think these are little gears that I added. And that's about it on those, right? I think, right? So you see them here. That's the hot air balloon. The little clock is this one up here. And then hot air balloon again. And the little gears there. And the rest are just like that. And then these are the gears that you see here. And that little bee with a watch center is what I've added there. So those are the three little, yeah, I'll put that together later on. And then on this side, I've added, my paper clip is holding these. Let me see if I don't make a mess out of this. And then I have another one of those bags, but this one, I actually, oh, this is going to be hard to take out with one hand. I hope I don't, like, destroy the envelope by doing this with one hand. This one I've actually embossed, but I left it without distressing. And then there's tags in here too. Let me see if I can get these out. So these one are embossed and then stamped over on the front and on the back. Same here. I've stamped, I've actually layered, and then the back doesn't have anything on this one. I just distressed it. So that's what goes in this little bag with the watch, oops, with the watches, and that is this embossing folder from from Tim Holtz. And let's see, the keys, there's so much that I used. I mixed up so many things. Like I combined all of them. So the keys that you see there is this. It's a stamp set from Hero Arts, and yeah, I don't know. That's the item number on that. It's probably not gonna focus. There it goes. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the stamp. And yeah, so that's those. And then I'm gonna try to get this out. These are held by the clip that I made, that you guys saw on my previous video. It has a stamp, a charm, a little bead, and my Let me see if that will focus today. Yeah, it's probably not going to focus. Okay, so I have that there. And then these folders, they're stacked, like in the order that they, the tabs go. And they look like this in a bigger size. And these I bought a while back, and I finally got around to altering them. So I've distressed them with the distress inks, these here. Vintage Photo, and what's the other one? Walnut Stain. And then I've stamped, this is one stamp and this is another. So that is a combination of, and this is going to be, it's this dress form from Prima. That one there. And then I've actually used the wings of this dragonfly. This one here that you see. That's the dragonfly that I added the wings of. So it looks like that now. And I've distressed all of it, but I've left the inside the actual color. And then the second one, the wings are lower, but it's the same stamp. And it's a lighter color. And then this one here, oh, and by the way, this little part here that doesn't actually completely join, I've doodled there to join those wings and make them more gear-like. And this one was closer, so I didn't have to do it as much. I just did a little bit up there. And then this one here, I changed the wings for this one, and I've added like a chain and a key and a little keyhole, but I doodled that in. And then there's like some watch gears at the top. Those are my own doodles. And then the butterfly that you see there is actually this butterfly here. So those are the wings that I took. I just used that little part. So that's how I created my steampunk look on that one. So those three go together, and they're held by the clip, and they're placed right there. And then in here, I have a little baggie that I've embossed with the watch, or yeah, the clocks. I've added some of the same stamps. This stamp here is actually a vintage stamp from a set that was sent to me a while back, and it is actually this little stamp here. And I don't know the name because they sent it to me just like that, so I don't have the name of it. I don't even know the brand, but I've used that typewriter with the flowers. I know it's a little girly and less of a steampunk look, but I just like the combination of it, and it's very feminine, and it goes with my look. And then I've got some gears there, and there's like some just chipboard tags with the twine cording so that she can use them. So it's just little goodies. And then in here I have, and I don't know if I should take it out, but I'm not going to take it out, but this one here, this little baggie that you see here that has a paper as a backing, it has the wings in the front, and then on the back it has my dress forms that I showed you on the previous video. So the dress forms and all of the wings that I created that she could use, that I shared on my previous video, are all packaged in this little self-sealing envelope. And then back here is, remember that dangling charm with the, I have to take it out. I just don't want to, see? Okay, so there it goes. These are the wings, and then I have a little gear holding it in place. These are the wings that had the beading on it, the little micro beads. And then in the back, I have my two dress forms. And then in here is the little charm that I made for her. And it's packaged, it's held on a tag with some, with some fiber. It's yarn that has like sequins in it. So she can untie it and use it on a project that she wants, because the dangle actually goes way, way lower than that. And just, I distressed a Prima Julie Naughton tag. I've just distressed it with, okay, so I used this stencil on the background, and then I went over that with a key stamp that I showed you. And then I added some paper in the background. And what I've done is, this is a Ziploc bag, because I didn't have anything, I didn't have a self-seal bag that was big enough. So this is a 5x10, which is the bag that I use to hold my stamp sets. And what I've done is I've added, with some tape, I've added some lace to the top so it doesn't look unfinished. Oh, I've made a mess here, right? Okay, and then we turn this around and hope not to make a mess. And on the back of it, I have the pocket that I had created, and then I've made this little tag, and I didn't add anything to it because I don't know what she wants to add to that if she uses it. But I've just stamped on that with the stamp set that I showed you from this. So that has that border in the bottom, and then this. And then this one is another craft one, and I've just embossed it and distressed it in the front. So those are the little tags. These are the dress forms that I had already painted and distressed for her, so she can alter them however she wants. A set of the wings without doing anything on them except for the embossing and painting them. So those are the ones that she can use with any one of those. That's what's there. And then I have a little envelope here that I've stamped. It's a craft envelope. And then here I have a little card. Just a plain little card that I've made out of the papers. So it's the papers and then the craft. And she can alter that however she wants to change it up. I've given her a base to work on or with. And this one is all stamped all the way around. And it has another little card in there that I created. So I made this one. And this one is craft paper. And then I've cut this one a little bit smaller. And then the inside is plain. So she can alter them and use them. Maybe she'll want to add some more steampunk gears on top of that and then insert it. However she wants to use that. And these are the wings. See, they're packaged like that. So that's about it. I don't think I can fit anything more. If I do, these things are gonna start coming apart. So that's as much as I can fit into the envelope without having it burst out. And then these are the charms that I had showed you that go here. So that clip is a rose gold clip, and it clips up to the top, and it will hang that key with the hanging chain that I've made with some charms on it. There's the little crown that I showed you before. The Tim Holtz, I think it's a Tim Holtz. And then my chain and whatever. I explained all of that one in my previous video. So if you guys want to watch that, I'm not going to take the time to explain that in this one. And I have to put all of this back together and yeah, get it ready to send to her. I just don't want to damage the things that I've created. And I think that's about it. If you guys can think of anything that I am missing from what it's supposed to go into this, besides those little, I know that people are making the wands and things like that. I don't have the straws, and I don't really, I don't really want to do that for this type of envelope, because I don't think I don't have the stuff for it, and I don't want to ruin the look that I'm having already made here. So I hope that with all of the things that I've created that are Mixpedia and layered and textured and everything, I've more than made up for the little wand and whatever little twirlies and things that people add to it. It's very steampunky and clean and elegant, I think. So I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you think that there's anything else that I should add. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to add a little envelope with a note from me, or I can just send her a separate little card that has my information and everything that that she'll need to know who the swap partner is. I'll probably just insert that somewhere, wherever it fits. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you so you guys can get to see what I've ended up creating for all of this. Hope that you understood all of the things that I used. This is the other stamp that I used, and this one's also from Hero Arts. This one's called Time to Stamp. There, and this is the other Sizzix, the Tim Holtz gears. And so I've used all of those things and mixed and matched them and created my own little thing by combining all of those. So I hope that she likes it. Hope you guys like it too. Hugs, kisses. Guys, make sure to check out the video for the things that I created for her, like all of the embellishments that I created, and the video that's before this one. It's actually sharing a wonderful giveaway that Cherished Treasures is doing in her channel. for her subbies, and you guys are invited to watch that to get the information on it and to go check it out. If you go there because of me, please mention to her that I sent you, because that will benefit me in my entries. But you guys get to enter too and participate for that awesome prize that she's doing, and her name is Ramona. So yeah, that's about it for now. Hugs and kisses, everyone. I'll be back whenever I have something else to share. And I hope I'll be making some more things this week. I actually gave a private class today for 2 kids that were painting here, and they had a really good time. And yeah, I think I have, and it was boys. For the first time, I was teaching 2 boys in my house for the private classes. I usually do the workshops for the girls. Today there were 2 boys, and I think they actually saw some of this and they wanted to do some stuff with the mixed media and the embossing and things like that. So I'll probably be playing with some of that with them too. So that will be fun. Yeah, so that's it. Besitos, take care, and thanks for your visits and comments, and welcome to all the new subbies. And please leave comments because I love finding them. Bye.